Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 Qapla, and welcome to Space Engineers for October 29th, 2019, a Tuesday. Yeah, we're not doing City Skylines today. We have a precious few days before the round ends in Space Engineers. And so I decided to do a Space Engineers Tuesday instead of a City Skylines Tuesday. I hope you guys do not mind too much. I know we got a lot of City Skylines fans out there, but humor me, and we'll hang out on City Skylines today. I'll try to get we'll hang out on Space Engineers today, and I will try to get City Skylines in sometime after Halloween. Sci-Fi Nation says alpaca. Welcome, Sci-Fi Nation. Azine says hello there. Welcome, Azine. You might. Oh, Mamo Prey. Thanks you, Sci-Fi Nation, for subscribing to her channel, to the Mamo Prey 5 channel, which everybody can find by going to birdoprey5.com, and they can, find my channel, my Birdo Prey 5X channel, and the Mamo Prey 5 channel. All links there. So thank Sci-Fi Nation. Apparently subscribed to Mamo Prey 5 yesterday. I see he also subscribed to my channels because this is his new name. So thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. And Mamo Prey also wants to thank everyone else who has subscribed to her. Azine says hello there. Welcome, Azine. Azine, you might notice that this is indeed your ship because, yes, I had come to the restaurant and I did not, well, I did have a cryo tube I could have used, but when I got tired and wanted to log off earlier today, I wasn't in my ship. I was closer to your ship. So I helped myself on board and used a cryo tube. Now, hopefully, I can find my way off your ship. We'll figure it out. 47 Yorktown says, hello, sir. Qapla, 47 Yorktown. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, Birdo Prey 5 and all. Welcome, Life with Matthew. Sci-Fi Nation says, most welcome. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Azine says, it looks familiar, lol. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Sci-Fi Nation says, had to remake his name so it matched up the correct email address, Bird. Oh, is this yet a different name? Gotcha. Very cool. So, that's not good. Oh, is that the outside? Then that is good. I don't know where I am. I didn't come in this way. I know that much. Hey, Azine, if you're connected, man, do you want to, help me find my way out of here? I mean, I know this is not the Stanley Parable, so at least when I go back the way I came, it's not going to have changed. Okay, I certainly didn't come through any single pane doors that I remember. I feel like the exit's got to be somewhere right here. Escape pod bridge. Maybe this is where it is. Anyway, I am not feeling the best today. I actually woke up quite sick. So I apologize if I sound a bit off, that's why. There we go. There we go. Is that our way out? Nope, this is the bridge. This is the bridge. Great, I got stuck on a ship. I know I came in. I know there was a way in. It is one of those days. Come on. Well, we're not up to a good start. Okay, so we don't want to go to the escape pod or the bridge. So it means we must want to go this way. Main control. Thomas Potts with a $1.99 super chat says, "Lol, bird of prey lost on his ship." Actually, to be technically correct, I'm lost on Azine's ship. Now it is a Carogan ship, but it isn't my ship. I didn't build the ship. Well, it's certainly not in warp core access. So I think, hey, Azine. Okay. Man, we're by the restaurant, so things have... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Thank you, Azine. Thank you. Okay, so we're out. Now, Azine has the... I believe this is the Hyperion. And these, I believe, are both Azine's ship. The Hyperion, and I don't know the name of this ship. Offhand. I think it's, if Azine carries with his naming convention, it's here. Ah, the Chimera. So this is the Chimera. Now these are both. Now that, what is that? Says CIS Avalon. Is this a third ship? Wow. So Azine has 3 of his ships here. And this is the Avalon. What the hell are these things? I don't think I've ever seen these in the game before. Wheel? What the hell's he got a wheel on a spaceship for? What are these? Interior pillar? I've never seen these parts before. Oh, an antenna I've seen. Anyway, so we've got the Avalon here too. So Azine's got, I guess, his fleet here docked at the moon. Now, Anti-Trekker did suggest people do this. Actor says, "What happening, Bird?" Oh, yes, Actor, I am streaming. I forgot. I was going to announce in the game when I was streaming, and I completely forgot. My bad. But this is the pride of the Carogan fleet. I'm kidding, of course. Sarcasm, but this is a Carogan Stealth Jumper. Why is it stealth? Because it looks like a stealth fighter or a stealth bomber. It's got the black triangular design. And why is it called a jumper? Well, because this is really just a jump drive surrounded by the most very basic stuff to make it a ship. It's such a light ship that it can jump at the maximum 2,000 2,000 kilometers the jump drive allows. Or 20, hold on. No, 2,000. I think it's 2,000 kilometers. Yeah, 2,000 kilometers. If you go to the jump drive, it'll, well, right now it's a 1947, but it was 2,000. Before I had, oh, you know what I did? I added the connector on the back. I added the connector on the back, and I've got to, why do I keep, every time I come to the ship I have to remake the thruster group. Stealth thrusters. There we go. There we go. So this is a Carogan jumper. It's a very light ship. It's cheap to build. I put on an oxygen hydrogen generator on top, so if we go on any extended missions, we can get hydrogen and oxygen. It's got a cryopod again, so if I want to just leave it somewhere in space, I can. We've got a survival kit in case we take some damage and need to help ourselves. Now I forgot to add any way to dock, so I added the dock when I got here. But it's basically just a big flying jump drive, and at the Carogan main base, thank you, Yosef, at the Carogan main base, we have a slightly different version, but still based off of the same basic style. So I figured really what I could do with this ship is try to find some enemies, then jump back to the main base, and then bring the big guns out if need be. Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat says, sooner than later, indeed. Hi, Joe, Mom, Sassy, and Flock. Yes, I said sooner than later as to what time I was going on, and I actually decided to go on a lot sooner than later because I was just feeling miserable this morning. I'm only half miserable now. Hopefully I'll feel better, but even if I don't, I would like a little time between the time I finish this and the time I have to start physical therapy for possibly a nap or something. It's been a rough day. Okay, let's get to the chat. Mike Richards' bird is good as finding his way. Azeen says turn left at the med station. Don't tell me to turn left, Azeen. You know I'm going to turn right. Sci-Fi Nation says same name, different email address for the channel account. Gotcha. New channel, same name in person. Lol. John Street says down with the eater of beagle bites. Bird of Prey 5. That is fake news. John Street says lol, is Bird of Prey 5 playing the game from yesterday? It felt like that. Honestly, I just so happened to watch Spider-Man Far From Home. I started it yesterday, but then early this morning, when I was feeling miserable, I finished it. And it was all the parts that were Spider-Man, spoiler alert here. But not terrible spoiler, but where Spider-Man was inside the holographic world, and it felt a lot like that game, The Stanley Parable, from yesterday, since he knew nothing he was doing was real. It just, I don't know, just seemed suspicious timing. Now this is a bug, I'll be honest, this is a bug we have with this design ship. I don't know why, but okay. So it did stop. But it seems like the ship takes forever to slow down, despite there being engines in each direction. But it actually did stop, so that's not bad. Vile Mike says, howdy, folks. Chimera. Chimera. It's the Chimera. Either way, it's a very good looking ship. Josh Reads' Bird of Prey, not finished wheel, is to make it look like a dish. Gotcha. Sci-Fi Nation says howdy to Vile Mike. Josh Reads' Bird is going to make a time ship. That'd be nice. Shronmore says greetings, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, 5 and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. Mike Richards' bird is always looks good in a jumper. Shronmore says greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. So about, 3-4 weeks ago, Sister O'Prey was here and taught Sassy to, I didn't teach her, but was playing fetch with Sassy using sticks from the backyard. Now Sassy's been going out the backyard like 5 times a day, literally every day since she's been here. which is going on, 3 years now. Sassy never used to bring in sticks. Ever since that day when Sister of Prey was having her play fetch with sticks, it seems like almost every time Sassy comes in now, she brings a stick with her, a small stick that Mama Prey has to try to get away from her. Usually she needs to bribe her with food to get it away from her because it's such a small stick, it's just not safe for her to have. So that backfired. If you're gonna play fetch with your dog, give him a big stick, like a bone size, Oh right, yeah, she keeps the stick. She doesn't want to give it up. She's not actually playing fetch. She's just playing mine. Oh, you like that? Mine. Mine now. Sci-Fi Nation says greetings to Shronmore. Epic Beard says, hey nerds, welcome Epic. Sci-Fi Nation says, hey Epic. Shronmore can't stay long. Going to my Spanish class. Just stop by to give the stream a like. Shronmore, I've got a great line that will help you in Spanish class. If you ever can't remember the word for orange juice, as I cannot remember. Oh no, not orange juice. Milk. If you can't remember the name for milk, lechere, I believe it is. But like what I did in my Spanish class was I did know the name for milk. Juice. I did know the name for juice and for cow. So when I said what is milk in Spanish on the test, and I forget what it is now. So I said el jugo de vaca because I knew vaca was cow and el jugo was juice. So the juice of the cow, and my Spanish teacher marked me wrong, which is bullshit because any Spanish speaking person, if I said I need the juice of the cow, they would know I meant milk. Okay, as long as I can say what I mean, that should be all I need to say. The juice of the cow is perfectly correct. It might not be the most eloquent way to say milk, right? It might not be lechere. Oh boy, lechere. But it got the point across. Still, not even partial credit. What a bitch. Mike Richards says, Shronmore adios. Shronmore says hi to Sci-Fi Nation. Joseph says, tough little ship like me. Actually, this ship's not particularly tough. One hit and it's done for. I have to be really careful. It has no shields, no landing gear. If I land it, in fact, let's go to Turtistan. And let's see if we can find. I don't think there's any turds left on Turtistan, but let's see if we can find any. Now, if I remember correctly, Turtistan was about 800 meters. 800 meters from the moon, or from the restaurant. So we'll jump it. We'll blind jump it. Okay. See, yeah, we can jump 2,000 meters, 2,000 kilometers. So we're only going to jump. Let's see. We jump 871 kilometers. Where does that put us? Okay, that's the gravity field. There we go. It'll be right on the edge of the gravity field. Now, with the cryopod, it actually also lets me transport a second person a long distance if need be. So, it's really cool to have this ship. Now, the ship doesn't have any batteries, but it's just got 2 small Klingon warp engines, warp cores, which make more than enough power to power this ship. Let's head on down. We'll just aim for the middle of that desert region, and I'll try not to forget that it's heading down at incredible speeds. Sharmore says, gracias, Mike Richards. Yo voy mi clase en 10 minutos. Yo voy, I have my class in 10 minutos, which is Spanish for minutos. It's Spanish for his new toes. So he's saying that he had to have 10 new toes put on. Probably from frostbite. Strongmore, I'm sorry to hear about your frostbitten toes. But hey, you were able to get 10 new toes so close, so quickly in a socialized medicine country. I'm really, really happy for you. Thomas Bond says, but today is DS9 Tuesday. It is not DS9 Tuesday. It is City Skylines Tuesday, but we're doing Space Engineers. Azine says, don't forget the dampeners, Bird. I know, Azine. I've got the dampeners off, so I don't have to keep holding the engines, down. It doesn't have all that much uranium on board, just in case the ship honestly gets lost. We've only got about 37 kilograms of uranium in each, or grams, I don't know what it is, but 37 uranium in each engine port. Okay, we're at an altitude of 16,000 meters. So when we get closer to 5,000, I guess I'll try slowing down. John Araki says, flocka alpacas. John Araki says, Taco Tuesday, y'all. And hashtag free Apu. Free Apu, indeed. Azine says, must remember in the next iteration to add way out signs. Yeah, that would help. Exit signs. Okay, we're coming close. I can read one more. John Araki, hashtag walk with the alpacas, hashtag stay sassy. Okay. So we are slowing down. We are not slowing down. We are not slowing down quick enough. Let's see. We're still headed towards the ground. Okay, and we have 3 engines facing backwards, so that should slow us down the most. Yes. Okay, that brings us to a virtual standstill, and man, this is one big open desert. This is, if we weren't so late in the game, I would found New Caroga right here in this big open desert. We'll see. Oh, there's minerals. There's minerals here, and there's minerals just to the right. Now, on the other version of this thing, I have an ore detector, since it's good at that type of stuff. I can't mine, but I can certainly find mineral locations. What did Azine say? Azine said, yep, point up. Noticed my ship jump. Ship is very sluggish in atmosphere. Yeah, well, if you design the ship for space, it's tough. But hey, if you can get them to move in the atmosphere, That's even better. I think this one should be fine in the atmosphere, personally. But it was really just made for quick scouting missions, getting, visiting a bunch of asteroids in a short amount of time, so we can determine which ones have what useful. I keep thinking that it's going to show up, but there's nothing. There's nothing to show up because I have no ore detector on here. So I actually have to get out with the drill. And we got cobalt here. I mean, honestly, it's too late in the game for any of this to matter. But we got cobalt, iron, and nickel. See, this is a wealth. This is a wealth in ores, but they just don't mean anything at this point. It's unfortunate. Still, I like this ship. I've got it blueprinted. I'm gonna probably make more next round. Because if everybody had a ship or two like this, it's a decent shuttle to get you around, if nothing else. Especially the variation that has shields. Maybe we'll come across a secret turd base or something. This doesn't look like natural cut in the wilderness. I suppose it was. Kind of looks like somebody was testing lasers over here. Josh Reese says Lowell Bird is missing some engines. No, it's not symmetric. It's not symmetric. You see, the engine on the far left is pointed up because it was the only engine I could have pointed up instead of pointed back. But I have 3 engines pointing forward, pointing back, 2 engines pointing forward. So it's not too unbalanced in terms of slowing down. 1 engine going left and right, and 2 engines pointing down, so we can head up. So that's it. So that's the main deal. Actor says, I would be so surprised for you to find anything in Turkestan down there. I would be so surprised if you find anything Turkestan down there that I would not be surprised at all. Okay. You would be so surprised that you wouldn't be surprised at all? They have to have, like, I could put on, like, honestly, I don't even know what I turned off their, what is it? Their spawn point in the GPS, but I have it. Turkestan spawn point. Just out of curiosity, where are we on the planet? We're 83 kilometers from their spawn point. That's like directly on the other side of the planet, if I'm not mistaken. Yosef says, just get out of bed. So just get out of bed when I am the whole day in bed and am not particularly good as well. I'm sorry to hear that, Yosef. I really am. And John Araki with a $1 super chat. Sorry about that, John Araki, for I heard it, but I forgot to get to it. Thank you so much, John Araki. Where are we? Shroudmore says, Bird of Prey, how about a general agreement that everyone can pace their super ships before the great battle of our age would be more fun if everyone was maxed out and could take part. I wouldn't mind a day where we pasted in our best ship to all do a battle, but I don't think that should be the great battle. I think that should be like a playoff game. Like it doesn't count to the standings, but it's still fun and interesting to watch. I think that, you know, just what you've built these last few weeks, that's what should be in the big battle, since, you know, that's the one that's really for, you know, determining the winner, say, or the loser. Whereas, don't get me wrong, you know, winning a battle with a ship you pasted in is still something of a victory, but it's more just for bragging rights than actually worth anything. Again, in my opinion. And yeah, I agree. There's probably little chance of finding. Oh, what's this yellow thing? There's probably little chance of finding. Oh, last known signal location. Of finding turds down here, but it seems like a better option than searching space, because it takes forever to search space, or it'll take almost forever to search the planet. There's another perfectly good ice lake. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Bird is live streaming, so the space engineers' worlds are not safe. Sci-Fi Nation says, wait, where was I? Sci-Fi Nation's Bird of Prey. Mrs. Sci-Fi says hello to you, Mamo Prey, and Sassy, and fellow nerds, but space engineers puts her to sleep. I understand that, Sci-Fi Nation. Say hello. And hello, Mrs. Sci-Fi Nation, if you're still awake. Welcome, thank you. And it puts Mamo Prey to sleep. I'll be honest, it's putting me to sleep right now also, since nobody seems to be around. Let's see, who is signed in right now? Me, Hector, and Azine. Okay, so Azine is on our team. So Hector, unless you want to battle, there's really nothing to do at the moment. I mean, tomorrow is DS9 Wednesday. Thursday, assuming that there hasn't already been an attack, I will show you the Caroga base, since it really won't matter at that point. Oh, and I was happy to say that I got a couple more Dear Bop requests overnight. So that's interesting. They'll be on, I guess, my Friday stream, unless I do a stream before that just to answer Dear Bop questions. And of course, Anti-Trekker saw the genius of the idea, and he wanted an Ask Auntie. So he's got an Ask Auntie section on his website. It still says coming soon, but it is actually working. I would just consider it a beta test. So if you type something long out, just copy it and paste it somewhere, just in case it gets lost in the email. But as of now, all indications is, all indications is it is working. So you can technically go to antitrekker.com and ask Auntie if you would like his advice on something for some reason. Actor says, I would be surprised you to find anything to us. I read that. Actor says, because cheat. Azine says, hey, those are undefined, unfounded lies. Actor says, I could battle another less than 10,000 ton ship. Well, the Sammy Davis. Could you battle the Sammy Davis? Actor says if you have any of those, sorry, around 10,400 ton class. Okay, well, you know what? Let's check something. Well, if I go to my base at this point, I don't know what the Sammy Davis is set to. But if I head to my base now, you'll know where it is. Shronmore says, don't forget to switch to live chat. Thank you, Shronmore. Not Ryan Johnson says, so what's this I hear about Freddie Mercury and Frank Sinatra hooking up in the past? Dirty Turtistan lies, not Ryan Johnson. That's something Turtistanis teach their children to make them feel better at night. Epic Beard says it was in the 70s, love was flowing, lol. Mike Richards says, bark softly and carry a big stick. Well, that is the sassy doctrine, yes. Actor says, bird is un mala liche. I am bad milk. Mala yourself, actor. Sci-Fi Nation says, bird of prey, cow juice could also be... No, it's not that. Because cow is not bull. Cow is cow. Yosef says, and how do you say bull milk in Spanish? I don't, because bulls don't give milk. Mike Richards says the 70s were far out, man. It was far out. Epic Beard says make sure it's juice of cow versus juice of bull. Yes. Leche de toro. No, not milk of the bull. Epic Beard says maybe bird asked for juice of... I did not ask for juice of bull. Wesley Crushes, Bird of Prey. Greetings, birds, turds, and alpacas. Greetings, Wesley. And thank you again for the Stanley Parables, which we played. Parable, excuse me. Not plural. One parable that I was able to play yesterday because you purchased it for me. Thank you again. John DeMarco says, greetings, Juice O Cow, 5 and all. Wow. I see that doesn't go. Azine says, what? My fleet doesn't weigh that. 1,000 kilograms is a ton. Says Ector. 10,400,000 kilograms. Hyperion sized. Less than Hyperion. Greater than your big one, says Ector. I'm not sure what any of that means. Biomike says Bird is as good at Spanish as Ector is. Shronmore says your teacher may have been worried it referred to the juice of the man cow, not the milk. Though I would feel so dirty-minded if and knew exactly what you meant. Again, cows are female. There's no male cows. Male cows would be bulls. Sci-Fi Nation says, Mas carvavas, por favor. Mas carvavas. Lots of canvases? What are you going to make? Parachute? Wesley says, do you mean chicken, oh runaway, 5? Oh, Wes. Wow. What happened, Wes? We were the first person to make the first attack in Space Engineers, me and you, as we flew by Anti-Trekker's base in a ship you made as I manned the guns, and we dealt awesome destruction to his mountainside base. Far more than we thought we did. Now you're calling me a chicken and a runaway. Vile Mike says, Juice O Cow. Oh, that made me literally laugh out loud. Stromore says, and I see, after commenting Joseph Petrick, that was way ahead of me. Not Ryan Johnson says, man cow will pray, 5. Joseph says, la leche de toro no es el tipo de leche que tomaría. Okay, so the milk of the bull is no tipo de leche, is no tip of milk, que tomaría, is no tip of milk, what, Tom and Maria? I don't know, Joseph. Joseph, show more, it's called like-minded. Vile says, mi español es muy malo. Very bad. But my novice es mexicana. His novia is mexicana. His novia, his Chevy Nova is Mexican? Yes, a lot of American cars being made in Mexico. Uncle Remus is hello world. Qapla, Uncle Remus. Vile Mike's bird of prey is Crasho in El Planeta. El Novo. How about that? How about that, Vile? Stromor says mi esposa es in Cordania. Your esposa is in Ecuadorian. Your cousin is Ecuadorian? No, your spouse. Mi spouse as Ecuadoria. Your spouse is Ecuadorian. Your wife is from Ecuador. I just translated. Holy crap. Azine says, just looked. It had exit signs, but labeled exterior airlock. Well, that doesn't. I need a red exit sign with white letters. Or a white background with red letters. Whatever the hell the standard is in the U.S. I forget. It's been a while. Vino Mike says Latinas are fiery, shown more. Joseph says mi español es muy malo. His Spanish is very bad. And mi espona no abruvuna ya una novia. And their aprobilia one new what? I don't know. Well, to be fair, bird made me gain weight, says Hector. How did that happen? Azine says the Hyperion plus the Avion plus the Kemia weigh about 9 million kilograms. Yes, I'm in the lightweight class. And the Avalon is a carrier. And Hector says, well, to be fair, bird made me gain weight. So I guess Hector made his ship bigger after seeing my ships. Hector says, I don't want to use T-Berg's ship and lose it. I get you. I'm doing good flying without looking at the screen. Vile Mike says Latinas are fiery. Stromor says Mia spent. I guess I read that. Wesley says, what is Bird doing? I'm just looking for enemies. Uncle Remus says your ship would suck if you were in the JJ verse, since all space battles happen in the planet's atmosphere. Joseph says Bird is a turd raider. I don't know what you mean by turd raider. Is that in Espanol? John Araki says breaking news. SOB AOC crashes into Uranus. This is not the SOB AOC. Stromor says Vile Mike is a fiery is an understatement. Of course it is. John Araki put in his super chat. Thank you. Vile Mike says, how many geeks here have a Latin girlfriend or spouse? I don't know if we have a poll. John Araki says, no, caliente. No, that's correct. Do not move to California. Vile Mike says, I count 4 so far. Me, Schronmore, Joseph, and Bird, since he is secretly dating AOC. John Araki says, I have a J-Lo left hand like Partman. Does that count? Joseph Patrick says, my wife is Hungarian, blonde, and blue eyes. John Araki says, taco flavored kisses. Wesley says, Vile Mike, my girlfriend is Italian descent. Vile says, oh, sorry, Shromore, I misread your comment. Told you my Spanish was bad. Lol. Or Joseph. Vile Mike says, John, I'm not sure if that counts. Cinnabon Bunny says, hello, welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Is this the same desert we landed at? Azine says, yep, looks much better now. Has Anti-Tracker even seen what you did? Actress says, I think Potts towed it. I don't know what Anti-Tracker saw. Joseph says, Bird of Prey, I meant you should get out of bed because if I am whole day in bed, I do not feel good. As a reaction to you saying that you are under the weather today. Ah, yes, well, I wish I could get out of bed as well, Joseph. Not Ryan Dungeons. Bird is always looking for excuses when he runs away. Epic Beard says, when is the final battle, Bird of Prey? Halloween night? Well, I only say Halloween night because that's the last possible day it could be. I mean, nothing's stopping a battle right now. Except that I probably won't be on long enough to finish it, but it's possible. Mike Richards says, in Caroga, total bloodshed equal playoffs game. Joseph says, okay, Vile Mike, it means you're not stealing her from me. Vile Mike says, not planning on it, Joseph, lol. Wesley says, Cinnabon Bunny, hey man. Cinnabon says, hey to Wes. Joseph says, trust me, you would return her sooner than later, says Vile. No, too vile. So he says too vile. Mr. Miles says brain mush. Qapla, Mr. Miles. Thomas is too bad. Anti-Tracker never picked a date for the battle, so I doubt it will happen. Ms. Miles is Bird of Prey. Yes, that's a great idea, Bird. I think I'll take it for myself. Thanks. Lol, I noticed that too, but I'm sure he only did it because he predicted you'd be fine with it. Yeah, I mean, listen. If I can help out Anti-Tracker with something like that, I'm more than willing to do so. After all, I do have him to thank for the vast majority of my subscribers, and truth be told, I assumed he was going to ask for it anyway, so as I was creating it, I made sure to create it so it would work on either my website or his, with just minimal editing. Because good ideas get popular. It's just the way it is. That said, if he wants a quote-unquote sample, a sample entry like I have, he'll have to tell me what he wants it to say. Actor says, wow, Turtistan is full of fake news. Actor says, Pod says they took the remains of their base and the base eated it. Actor says, can you have a look at Bird's ship tonnage? Zine says the cargo container is gone, but the front is still docked. And Actor says, Bird, is your stealth scout armed? No, this one is not armed. I have another version back at base that has 2 fixed light lasers on it. But this particular one is not armed, nor is it have shielding. So it's a very vulnerable ship. Literally just meant for warping between planets or different zones or whatnot. There's another lake. There's another lake. Let's see if there's anything going on in there. Epic Beard says, remember to vote for Epic Beard in the new president of Turkestan. Mr. Miles says, not Ryan Dungeon. Oh yeah, it was Frank that turned Freddy. Freddy used the straight as a narrow until Sinatra got a hold of him. Oh, total fake news. Mr. Miles says, not Ryan Johnson. If you don't think Frank turns people gay, just listen to how happy Bird gets at the idea of listening to his voice like a schoolgirl with a crush. That's not the same thing, Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles is lolling. Sci-fi Ninja Bird of Prey. Kavase equal beer. Sea vejas. Aha. Lol. No. What? What'd you say? Kavasa? I was going to say, it doesn't, Corona equal beer? A game check match. Azine says, we'll have to look. Maybe a fake MO needs to be, needs to head where they are. Oh, Hector says, I have a small block fighter if anyone wants to fight. Well, this is a large grid fighter. It's just a small large grid. I do have weapons on a small fighter, but it's primarily a mining ship, so it's really just for defensive purposes. Had I known, Hector, I would have built a special small grid ship just for today. Maybe later. I don't know. Thomas Bott says, oh yes, you and Wesley attacked the first time and Min cheated against us. There was no cheating, Hector, Thomas. There was no cheating. Here's the Turkestani spawn point. This is the Carogan spawn point. Excuse me. Why am I not seeing it? Because it can't. Okay. We'll head up into space. We'll head up into space. Mr. Miles says it's Bird of Prey flying Lego blocks. Epic says if I remember Wes and Bird shooting at my defenseless crash ship, Evil Carogans. That was that was an unfortunate accident. The weapons were shooting, and you refused to choose the peace code. You had just accepted our peace offer. It never would have happened. Wesley says his epic beard, we didn't mean it. The epic beard, we didn't mean to. That's exactly right. Not Ryan Johnson says, Mr. Miles, I suspected as much from Bird, very overprotective of Frank. Sci-Fi Nation and Bird of Prey, I think you just got another dear bop. Oh, thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. I'll check later. Epic Beard, since when, Wes, you've wised up to leaving Evil Caroga? I'll be right back, guys. You know what's going on here.
One Day at a Time has moved. The craziest cast of characters in some of their zaniest adventures ever. Now come to you in the morning at a brand new time. Anything goes, and it usually does. So be sure to watch us, because it all happens one day at a time. Now at 10 Eastern, 9 Central and Pacific.
There really is a Kentucky Fried Chicken school.
Yep, today we're making the Colonel's original recipe.
What have you learned?
Fresh chicken makes the best chicken.
And that we use 11 herbs and spices.
Oh, but that's the Colonel's secret. And special pressure cooking.
So it's always tender and juicy.
Looks like you've learned to make great chicken.
Only way to serve our customers right.
It's so nice to live, so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I've been playing daughter roles for so long that people forget I'm grown up with kids of my own. I'm certainly grown up enough to know that soap can dry out your face, so I wash with Noxema skin cream every day. Noxema makes my face feel really clean. It doesn't dry, puts moisture in, makes my skin feel soft, younger looking. I've been washing with Noxema for a long time now, and, well, so far so good.
Good skin starts with Noxema every day. Greaseless, medicated Noxema skin cream.
Yeah, I didn't get a KFC class in my school either. Now I want KFC. To be honest, though, I kind of always want KFC. Not their chicken, mind you. Not their pieces of chicken, but their, and I don't know if they have them anymore, but their spicy wings. Their dry, spicy wings. 'Cause I don't like wings because of all the sauce on them. It makes my hands dirty. But dry wings that have no sauce on them, but like KFC has them where the spice is baked into the crust or fried into the crust, whatever the case may be. It doesn't need sauce. It tastes delicious as is. So I do enjoy those wings. They're really the only wings I ever enjoyed. Now, I don't eat them anymore because I really cut back on chicken, but I would cheat a little bit if I had them after. Now, the only problem is, for whatever reason, I don't like them from the local KFC, and the local KFC is the only KFC available here. So it's unlikely I'll be getting them anytime soon. I wish Popeyes would have them, but even if they have them, they'd only have them as a special, and unfortunately Uber nor DoorDash deliver the specials. They only deliver the set menu stuff. So I'll just have to deal with not having my hot wings. Azine says, Lowell noted, we'll fix that. Epic Beard says, but Bird has doubled down on shooting unarmed minors. I'm not shooting minors. John DeMarco says, this has been a riveting round of Space Engineer so far. You know, I really tried to make it a good... I admit it has not been what I'd hoped. I thought I was making a good start. I clearly gave too many PCUs. Like I said, I would have given 50% the number of PCU had I realized. Certainly with half the PCU that we have right now, that would have forced us to be more strategic in our building, which I think could have been some more fun. I think we also made the world way too big by making it unlimited size. I do think the spacing of the planets was pretty ideal, but I can see right away that nobody wants to stay on their planet. I thought people would want to stay on the planet like I do. No, apparently people want to take to space really quickly, as quickly as possible. I know it's called Space Engineers, but I always had more fun on the planets personally. But I seem to be alone in that. So. Let's see. Azine says, don't think it's a state secret, but the SOB Dean Martin is 30 million kilograms. Edgar says, I know. Azine says, what planet? Yeah, well, I know. But, I mean, I'm just saying, Turdistan looks empty, so nothing's stopping us from going to Turdistan. Edgar says, look at the Davis. Yeah, the Davis is the only one that might... I don't know if you happen to be at the base, Azine. But the Davis would be the only one. The Davis is the black ship, as opposed to the Martin, which is off-white. It's the smallest of my so-called capital ships, so it very well could be you very well could be ready for battle. Now do we see the Turdistani spawn point? We do. We do. There is the Turdistani spawn point. So let's head to the Turdistani spawn point and see if there's anything going on over there. Which I doubt there is, but you never know. Not Ryan Johnson's bird destroys languages like he destroys ships, planets, and his hopes of winning a space battle. Epic Beers' Chicken O'Pray's plan is to look for enemies during the afternoon when people are at work so they can't attack back. Well, it's not awful. It's not terrible. Mike Richards' Raiders of the Lost Turd starring Indiana Bird. Not Ryan Johnson says my wife is Cuban, a blessing, of course. A very cool Not Ryan Johnson. DJ Odyssey says my wife is imaginary, blessing all the way around. Yeah. Sci-Fi Nation says T-Rex suits don't count, even for imaginary ones. Life with Matthew says I tend to take a more British approach to life, and my wife tends to take a more French approach to life. It keeps things interesting. Well, if I hope a more French approach to life does not mean bathing once a week. For your sake, Life with Matthew. DJ Odyssey says, damn. Ozzy NF says, Bird of Prey, who's winning the war? It's too early for a Carogan tattoo. Is it too early for a Carogan tattoo? Ozzy, I honestly think Carogan's won the war. At least against Turdistan. I don't know about the alpacas. But every time we've gone up against Turdistan, where we've completed a battle, we've completely devastated Turdistan. So, I'd say the ball's in our court. DJ Odyssey says, damn. Ozzy NF says, Bird of Prey. I just read that. Mike Richards says, a flying target. Lightwood Man says, Ozzy NF, what would a Carogan tat look like? That's a good question. Mr. Miles says, damn, I was hoping for an SOB but got nothing. I'm sorry, Mr. Miles. DJ says, why does the Lego shit have two types of engines on the right side but only one on the left? Yeah, that's what he said. Right? Why does the Lego... Maybe he meant shit. It's got one because I had to turn that other engine on the left up so it could counteract the two pointing down, DJ. So that's just the way it had to be. Oh, it's Sister O'Prey. I'll pick it up.
Diana Phil.
Hello.
Hello.
You're on live.
Hello, everybody.
Do you need me to pick up?
You were mommy.
Okay, mom will talk to you.
Birthday.
Okay, you got it. I hung up. Sci-Fi Nation says, oh, boy, poor Bird. Bird and his Carogan schooling. Ms. Miles says, DJ Odyssey, because the power of math. Mr. Miles says, yay. DJ says, Mr. Miles, Chief Engineer, AOC Math. Thomas is using admin abilities to find a base is cheating. I'm not using admin abilities to find a base. Mr. Miles says, STD Math was my thinking. DJ says, Mr. Miles says, Thomas spots only if they act on that information. I'm not using it to find a base, whether I act on the information or not. They did, Mr. Miles, said Thomas. What are you talking about, Thomas? I haven't found your base. How could we have acted on it? I haven't even found your base. If I had found your base, I wouldn't be flying across Turdistan looking for any turds on the planet. And if you're saying that your base is the Turdistani spawn point, then I can't speak to that, Miss Thomas, but I'm not the one doing it. Mr. Miles says, I've admin games before, and sometimes it's not hard to get inside info while working. Shromore just arrived at school for mi class de Español, with Español spelled incorrectly. Well, enjoy your class, your Spanish class. DJ says, this is a fake video. We know Bird can't get anything launched into space in one piece. Yeah, well, in Space Engineers, the physics aren't nearly as complicated as Kerbal, so it's actually fairly easy. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised at the ships I've got sent into space in Space Engineers. All you need, in fact, these engines don't even need any clearance. You could put them all the blocks together. Oh, no, you know what, Hector? Bird says he has 3 big ships. The other is over 30. I forgot that I lost the Sinatra. I was thinking the Dean Martin, the Sinatra, and the Sammy Davis. But no, you're right. I only have 2 ships since I lost the Sinatra due to my own, where we might lose another ship. Right here. Okay, we slowed down. Due to my own accident of not turning on the shields, and honorless anti-tracker still attacking. Wait, the Turdistani spawn point is still 30 kilometers away. God damn it. Yeah, so I've got 2 big ships. I've just got the Dean Martin and the Sammy Davis left. And maybe 5 or 6 small support vessels at the base. 3 welding ships. And a couple of mining ships, and the other jumper, which is an armed jumper, but still basically the same ship as this. Mr. Miles says, Thomas, well, that's another story. And DJ and Sci-Fi Nation both yell, Jaloja! Jaloja indeed, and I think we found something. No, I don't know. Let's keep heading. Let's keep heading to Turdistan. I don't see anything. There we go. Through the mountains. You know, it's almost Christmas time. You know what that means? Christmas songs. Holiday songs, whatever you want to call them. I can't wait. I can't wait. These are songs you can't sing 11 months out of the year. It makes you sound like an idiot if you do. But for those precious 2 or 3 weeks, you sing the crap out of them. Miss Mouse's KFC school. I can finally be good in school. Why didn't they offer KFC courses in my high school? Asked Mr. Miles. DJ says you would eat all the class projects, Mr. Miles. Yosef. Patrick says I want to moisturize my skin now with some Noxzema, obviously. Yes. Sci-Fi Nation says pee-pee before poo-poo unless it's Sharksville. Wow. Actor says, will Turtistan let Bird rummage around their safe zone? I think they will. I don't think there's anybody on. And nobody can do anything about it. Surely they've had enough time to prepare. And I'm on an unarmed transport. An unarmed civilian transport at that. So I don't think Turtistan dare attack me. The PR disaster would be epic. Did I overshoot? I think I overshot. Yes, we're getting further away from it. I should have been paying more attention. And now we're going backwards. Wow. Okay. Let's try this again. We'll aim just above that. Hopefully that'll let us clear the mountains. Stromor's Bird of Prey, the very first incident happened when Anti-Tracker tried to dig under your base. You fired several warning shots into his back to make him stop. How were you to know the bullets are deadly? That's right. That's right. That's true. Although, was that the first incident? I'm not sure. Epic Beard says, why am I feeling the need to eat chicken while I was washing face? I'm not sure. Mr. Miles says, I thought Bird of Prey didn't like wings because he crashed them. Wow. Okay, here we come. We're coming up. Mr. Miles says, drum chime, please. Epic Beer says, Cajun seasoning on wings equals amazing. Indeed. Indeed. Mr. Mouse says, chicken is healthy food. Don't ruin it with all the oil and other crap. No, that's what makes it delicious. Shrelmore says, going into class. We'll catch the rest of the stream later. Take care, fellow nerds, and thank you, Bird of Prey, for a great live stream as always. Thank you, Shrelmore. I really feel like this one... this one is probably not going to make my Hall of Fame of live streams for sure. I can feel I feel like I'm trying too hard to stay awake. Okay, here is the Turtistani spawn point. Let's see. Now you see I can crash into it without causing any damage to my ship. Ah, shit! God damn it. Okay, okay. Wait. No. Okay. I thought it would just hit and stop me. I did not think I'd be thrown out of the safe zone. Why? Wait, well, is there a safe zone on fire? What did they do? Is that fire? How did they do this? What the hell's going on? What just fell on me? Did somebody drop something? Why is this burning? How did they even break this? Yeah, Thomas, it seems like your safe zone was attacked. I'm going into admin mode to fix the Turtistani safe zone. I don't know, unless Anti-Tracker purposely turned it off. I guess somebody turned off. Thomas hasn't been in there since the last big attack. Okay, I don't want the owner to be me. You didn't need to fix it. Well, I want to fix it. I want to fix it. Okay, we're going to transfer this to... to Thomas. Congratulations, Thomas. You're getting it. Oh, wait, no. Let me turn it on first. Oh, it is on. It is on. And transfer to Thomas. Yes. Okay. Although it's staying offline. Yeah, what happened? What happened to all the power? All of the power is gone. Jesus Christ, what happened here? I gotta repair Turtistan. This is weird. There we go. They're back on track. We'll transfer the ownership over to Anti-Tracker. Sure. And pretty sure none of these are owned by me, but just in case. Just in case. Yes. Okay. Anyway, I guess it's a... Now I will come out of creative mode. So admin tools are off, just so you guys see. Yeah, it doesn't appear like anything's going on here, except somebody somehow damaged the Turtistani safe zone. Now, I don't understand how I was attacked from the sky. Everybody saw it, right? I'm not crazy. It really happened. We'll power off for a bit and hang out as I read some more chats. Richie Poole says hello, everyone. Welcome, Richie Poole. DJ Odyssey says hi to Richie, the 2 members of the Sister of Prey fan club. Mr. Miles says planets are in space. Mr. Miles says, so yeah. Epic Beard says Bird of Prey, it's easier to build and mine in space. For you. Richie Poole says if Bird had his way, the game would be called Stay-at-Home Engineers. It would. Joseph says chicken are okay, but removing the feathers and okay, yes, it is a pain. Actor says Richie Poole, good one, Richie. DJ says put replicating mines around the Turdistani spawn point. Joseph Patrick says Keltwalski and Steve Shives are not on the certified nerds list. Rude, that is correct. They are not certified nerds. Thomas Potts says Turdistan has only lost when the cowards attack, when no one from Turdistan is online. The other times you run like a coward. Well, I remember in a certain round, last round, a certain faction, Turdistan, led by Anti-Trekker, attacked Caroga while no Carogans were online. That was the whole reason we made the change in the rules to allow people to attack when no one's online. Because otherwise, you could just never come online when the enemy was online and you'd never get attacked. Live with Matthews is Bird of Prey. Well, she is a mother of 3 children under the age of 7, so once a week, showers might be ahead of the national average for similar moms. That is true. That is true. I was... DJ Odyssey says, Live with Matthews says, hi, Sis of Prey. As Epic Beard says, Sister of Prey, yay. And Sci-Fi Nation says, hello, Sister of Prey. Well, she's not on the phone anymore. Joseph Patrick says, hi, Diana. DJ Odyssey says, hail, Sis of Prey. Yay. Mr. Wiles says, hear that? He hung up the phone on his own sister. I hung up because Mom O'Prey picked up and I could hear the feedback. DJ says, boo, Bird hung up on Sis O'Prey, unsubbing. Joseph says, turn the light blue. Continuum Track is saying, unsub, lol, how is everybody? Qapla, Continuum Track, welcome. DJ says, got a pulse, still waiting to find out if we're going to pick anything today, lol. Joseph says, oh, Jesus Christ, I can't pronounce Latin characters. Groovy. Continuum Track and Joseph are having a conversation in another language. DJ Odyssey says that Sammy Davis only has one good view screen. The other is fake. Only has one good view screen? Wait, what? Thomas says, seems kind of like a waste to build more than 2 ships for yourself. Yeah, but I don't have anything else to do. I've been building ships. Joseph says, oh, we're back to the other language between Joseph and Continuum Trek. And DJ Odyssey says, bah, humbug. Epic Beard says a minor battleship might be a fighter is all you need. Joseph says, okay. Sci-Fi Nation says, jingle bells, Turdman smells, Birdie crashed again. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun come holiday season. Richie Poole says, hey Bird, when are you going to dispense advice on your Dear Bop responses? Richie Poole, those will be Monday and Fridays during bed life streams, and occasionally I'll pop on, I'll pop on as needed as the Dear Bop questions build up. I'll just pop on and do a Dear Bop response video live. Mamo Prey saying we should be doing Dear Bop instead of Space Engineers. Richie Pools says, hey Bird, when you... I just read that. Continuum Track is still speaking in a different language with Yosef. Thomas's Turtlestand doesn't need to attack. Gravity does that. Epic says, Bird may crash yet. I got pretty close. Joseph says, yep, Bird's biggest enemy, mountains. Richie Pools says, I like the way you spell Turtlestand, Thomas. Continuum Track, how you doing, Bird of Prey? Well, Continuum Track, truth be told, I wasn't the best today, but I'm feeling better right now. Joseph says there is no gravity on flat Earth. Azine, but how is it a safe... I don't know how it's a safe zone, Azine. Honestly, I have no idea what happened unless Anti-Tracker turned off the safe zone for some reason. Or something. In fact, maybe I should look and see if damage was turned on in the safe zone. Maybe Anti-Tracker wanted damage in the safe zone. Maybe they... All I can think of is they wanted to disable the... They wanted to disable the survival kit because they didn't want to respawn at the base. But they could have just gone in and turned it off. They didn't have to destroy it. So we're going to Alt F10, which is... Now I don't have to go into admin mode, but I will go to safe zones. So this is the turd safe zone. They're allowed drilling. Okay, well I'm going to uncheck allow drilling because that wasn't supposed to be done. Welding and building, yes, that's allowed. That's all allowed. I don't know who allowed drilling, but I suppose somebody, if they had taken their time, they could have used their drill to destroy things. However, I didn't do it. I doubt Azine or Carlo did it, but maybe they did. And alpacas shouldn't be on the planet. So it would guess it was the Turtistani trying to disable their own respawn point so that their mobile respawn point would be used instead. As Anti-Tracker told us, they have some type of mobile base. So that's all I can think of. Sci-Fi Nation asks if it could have been pirates. No, I don't think so. Agnes says, I don't know, Azine, the time, and this time it wasn't me. Thomas says, someone had to have cheated. Now one can shoot or grind in a safe zone. No one can shoot or grind. No, but I just checked and drilling was enabled. Agnes's Turtistan zone was made by Bird, maybe. It was made by me. Abix's Bird is destroying the orphanage school engineering project. Joseph's redemption stream, Bird repairing Turtistan. Agnes says, aw, how cute. Sci-Fi Nation says, you know, Bird, Anti-Tracker is probably recording this for nefarious reasons. Azine says, lol, Hector, I'm sure if you could find a way you would have done, though. Actresses' safe zones are not what they used to be. After they started using Carogan parts and tech. Multi-Gunman says, hey Bird, how's it going? It's going good, Multi-Gunman. I'm feeling better today, now. I was not feeling great this morning. Multi-Gunman says, they are not certified Carogans either. DJ Ozzy says, hi to Multi-Gunman. And DJ says, Bird of Prey, if I ever hit 200 subs, then you can put me on Certified Nerds. Well, DJ, as you know, just so no one is confused, you were allowed to be on Certified Nerds the moment you hit 100 subs, but you chosen not to be. So at 200 subs, you'll want us to put you back on. That's not a problem. Agnes says the rule that Anti-Tracker reinstated about attacking when offline should be degraded. Well, except that then people just won't come online to not be attacked. Thomas says that was Anti-Tracker. Chris and I told Anti-Tracker off for attacking you. Sure, and yet he's still your president. Multi-Gunman says, DJ, hi DJ, how's it going? Actor says, I complained to Bird, and Bird said it was okay, Potts. What are we talking about? DJ says Grouchy got a little snow and Bird hung up on Sisso Prey. Thomas says, remember when you attacked you in the underground base? Chris and I told Anti-Tracker to text you so you could get on. Gotcha. Multi-Gunman says, we got snow here too. It sucks. Actor says, well, next time, we all ask for no attack without announcing. Multi-Gunman says, Bird is always rude and mean to Sisso Prey. No, I'm not. Mamo Prey can confirm. Actress's place being attacked. Azine says, I agreed about the offline attacking rule. Actress says, no attack without enemy online. Abic says, as the next president of Turtleton, I agree attacking while offline should be banned. The DJ says, Bird reference to Sammy Davis only having one real eye and one glass eye. Jeez, I kinda got it. Actor says, so say we all. And, but how do we know how do you know you're being attacked? Joseph says the other language is German, bird of prey, and a bird of prey in German is a Rubvogel. Thank you, Joseph. Robvogel 5. Thomas Potts says, I don't think they will change the rules. After all, Speed Mod didn't get enough votes and they just kept it. Actor says, because Anti-Trigger and Bird do the rules as they please, not by democratic vote. Actor says they make it all if they make it all one planet, we shouldn't need the Speed Mod. That's true. Reggie Poole says, if it's Bird's and Anti-Trigger's world, we only live in it. Thomas's drilling didn't work for me when I was there last. But would drilling cause damage to blocks or would they just go to scrap? Well, if they went to scrap, somebody could have picked them up. Joseph says, do some Dear Bop. I have plenty of questions from other streams as well. DJ says, yes, Bird of Prey, but I'm setting my own goal as 200 is my goal. Andrew says, to people who come online to not be attacked, what do he think we are? Bird. Andrew says, that's stupid. Thomas says, Bird, the game is very addictive. We can't stay offline for long. Richie Poole says, DJ also held out before accepting his wrench. Always the rebel. Epic Beard says, I will not avoid being attacked by staying offline. The fight would be fun. DJ says, yep, that's me. I have to be difficult. And Kyler Dogan says, hi. Welcome, Kyler Duggan. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, Kyler? Qapla, welcome to the stream. So, I'm here at the Turtistani spawn point. There are no Turtistanis about. And they're not likely to be anytime soon. Actor said, didn't Bird read my challenge or did he ignore it? I'm sorry, Actor. I'm on live chat. Actor, I'm not seeing a challenge. Well, next time we all ask for no attack without announcing. If you want to repeat it, Actor, I will read it. If I missed it, I apologize. I understand your opinion is that we get rid of the speed mod. And to be honest, if we're going to do such a small world that Anti-Tracker is suggesting, I would agree we get rid of the speed mod. There's no reason to need the speed mod if the entire universe is only going to be a few thousand kilometers across. Then that makes total sense. Oh, game chat. Game chat. Actor says, Bird of Prey, you and the Davis and Azine in one of his ships against me. Oh, you want to do that, Hector? We could do that. Okay. I'll have to turn the game off for a minute until I get to the Davis, though. Azine, if you're still on, if that's cool with you, it's cool with me. So I'm going to take the Davis. Yosef says, Kyler says it's Dogan. Kyler Dogan. Welcome, Kyler Dogan. Yosef says, Kyler Dogan, welcome. Feel like home. The vacuum cleaner is under the stairs, and there are dirty dishes in the sink. And yes, Bird butchers names on a regular basis. Now, Mao Prey is certifying no dirty dishes in the sink. Epic Beard says, never mind, see above. Richie Poole says, it's a small world after all. Wow. Mamo Prey's favorite ride of all time. Kyler Dugan says, thanks for the tip, mate. I do butcher names. Multi-gun says, Thomas Potts, it's a well-known fact, and bust them up, Bird, says Richie Poole. Okay, so I will continue reading chats or whatever, but for the time being, we're going to have to go to my beautiful headshot as I take the ship to our base. God damn it! I checked this before, and the game wasn't showing behind. Okay. What's going on here? How do we shut this off? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. It should not take me long to get to the Davis since we have the jump drive, and I can jump literally anywhere. Okay. We'll do ludicrous speed. I haven't been through a ship to float through, Azine. I'll be at one in probably 7 minutes or so. Kyler Dugan says you got it right. Well, it's only because I scrolled back up to double check what you wrote, Kyler. Wesley says, what's going on? I'm going to get into the SOB Davis and try to fight against Hector with Azine as well, I believe. I believe it'll be Azine and I versus Hector, or maybe it's one of us versus Hector, then the other one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Epic Beard says Carogan Tech attacks again. Kyler says my last name, you said it right for once. Yeah, thank you. It takes a little time, but I get it. I get it eventually. So Kyler, what brings you this way? Are you a Star Trek fan, an anti-Trekker subscriber, a Space Engineers fan? I don't recall. Maybe I'm just too tired, but I don't recall seeing you around before. Multi-Gunman says, God damn it, what's it worth at least? Wasn't that worth at least a son of a bitch? I am sorry, Multi-Gunman. And Kyler Dugan goes, oof. Yosef says, Kyler Dugan, yes, who brought you here? That was a quick question. I just saw it being a live stream. Oh, well, that's very cool, Kyler. Stay and hang out. Check out some other videos if you want. We're a close-knit community here. Now, I don't always play Space Engineers, and I'll be completely honest. I don't think any of us are all that great at the game. What happened? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, there is the colony. The land, the base. Okay. Okay, we're just a couple minutes away from being able to turn back on the game. Richie Poole says, welcome. Kyler says, bye, you guys. Yes, a fellow Trekkie ended finding your channel in sub. Oh, thank you so much, Kyler. Wesley says, no, bye, Kyler. Sci-Fi Nation says, welcome, Kyler. Epic says, welcome. Kyler says, bye to Wesley. And Epic says, Kyler. And Yosef says, for being a bird fan, it's not a prerequisite to be crazy, but it helps. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Okay. Now let's hopefully I don't crash into this asteroid. And the game is lagging pretty bad, so I bet I crash. Please just don't crash. Please just don't crash into the Davis or the Martin. That's all I ask. Okay, okay, we've got control. We've got control back. Okay, we're coming in. We're pulling up to the connector. And of course, it's going to take a minute to lock on. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're heading over to the Davis. I'm going to cut. I added to the Davis. I added to the Davis a platform in the back, so I could move my mining ship around before I had the Martin. So I just cut the back off since we don't need it anymore. Okay. No, what's going on here? Okay. Where are we having this fight? Because Hector's told me that by the restaurant it's a heavy lag zone. So I don't know if that's gonna be good for everybody or not. You're not. If I was going to crash, not Ryan Johnson, I would switch over the scene. I did not crash. Sci-Fi Nation says bye, Kyler. Joseph says bye, Kyler. Drop by anytime. Epic says off-screen crashes, fake news. Sci-Fi Nation says Epic. The one fake news that comes from Turkestan. Joseph says I will call social services. Bird is moving his miner. Reggie Bull says, I haven't seen Anti-Trekker's rebuttal to Darren's copycat Romulan video. Did Anti-Trekker tear Darren a new one? No, I mean, you know, he was very cordial, as Anti-Trekker often is. I mean, in Darren's video, he basically, at the end, he basically admits himself that he was wrong, because for his video to make sense, you have to take Enterprise as canon. But if you take Enterprise as canon, the Romulan bird of prey, the predecessor to the Romulan bird of prey we saw in TOS, looks nothing like the NX-01 or the Constitution class. So his entire argument, and he acknowledges it, but he still did the video. Now I understand it's still worth doing the video if you want to do a video. But you know, he kind of makes his own video. I'm sorry for all the ums. I'm trying to do 4 things at once. He tries to make his own video attack proof, because he points out his own flaw in his own argument. But it is a major, major flaw, and it invalidates his entire argument at the end of his video. Now, it was still worth watching. I mean, it was still a good video, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good nerd fight, so I don't mind it. But really, I mean, Anti-Trekker didn't need to make a response video, because Darren pretty much acknowledges he was wrong at the end of his own video. So, I mean, I watched Anti-Trekker's response video. It was a good video. It was well worth the 15 minutes, but you know, there's no Darren admitted his own fault at the end, so I don't see that it was. Personally, I wouldn't have made a rebuttal video to somebody who tells me at the end of their video that they admit they're wrong. Joseph says, for being a bird fan, it's not a... I read that. Kyler says, you're welcome for the sub. Thank you so much, Kyler. Multi-Gunman says, Kyler, hi, welcome to Bird's channel. You'll like it here. And Kyler again says, bye to you guys. Not Ryan Dunn says, Bird, it's going to crash and we can't see it. No, okay. So let's see. I will put the screen back on in a second. Okay, game screen is back on. Actor, sure, well, I have 2.5 kilograms, and 5.5 kilogram ship taken to battle. I could manage them all together. Yeah, what size ship do you have, Actor? Actor says sizes and blocks, weight. I gave you the weight, 10 kilotons. Where is the battle? Where are we doing this? I can jump in. Let's see. Let's see what they say. Joseph will call Sir... I read that. Abix is fake news in Turkestan. No fake news in Turkestan. Next president of Turkestan is all legit news. Okay, and Hector gave us coordinates that are supposedly 10 miles from the restaurant. They mean kilometers? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're 752 kilometers from Flashpoint. So, does our jump drive get us? Yes, we can. We can just about make it. We can just about make it. So, select, and we're jumping in. We're jumping in. If I say miles, it's miles, says Actor. 16 kilometers. Very cool, Actor. Very cool. Not Ryan Does Bird lies. He already crashed and he won't admit it. I did not crash. Here we are at the Flashpoint. Now, what are the weapon situations on here? We're putting on... okay, we've got our big laser. We've got our heavy turret. Oh shit, we're already taking hits. Oh, okay, so oh my god, our shields are already going down. Oh man. I thought it was a little ship. Wait, isn't Azine supposed to be here? Jesus Christ. And I can't jump out. Oh my god, my shields have already failed. Holy shit. Holy crap. Oh shit. I don't know what's going on. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. Go in the cryopod. Azine! Azine, help! Help! It's destroyed. I can't steer. There's no backup bridge. Do I have anything on board? Do I have anything on board that let me build? Interior plates that'll let me build? No, there's no interior plates. Oh, I have interior plates on me. Oh, I need displays. Do I have displays? There's no displays. I can't build a cockpit. I can't build a chair. Azine says I'm not even in my ship yet. Damn it, Azine. Bring a bigger ship. Bring a big ship, Azine. Bring biggest ship you have. Oh man. Oh, I'm not supposed to be able to see the moon. I'm not supposed to be able to see the moon. Ah, the Davis. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, well. We hardly knew ye. Now, I'll be honest, Hector. Okay, you did best me in battle. You did best me in battle. So I will give you that. However, I do have some bad news for you. Technically, you just committed a hate crime. So, you're under arrest. Now, I mean, not in Caroga. Caroga doesn't recognize hate crimes. But being this battle took place in neutral space covered under the UN convention, then yeah, you just deprived the Sammy Davis of its human rights, and so you committed a hate crime. So I don't know how to tell you this, but you're going to jail. Hector will wait. You can give him a ride. I won't attack. Oh, thank you, Hector. Hector will let me jump in onto Azine's ship. We started and I ended already. What's up? Huh? Okay, cutting mic for a minute. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I didn't realize we already made it till 4 p.m. I have physical therapy today, so I don't know, Azine, I don't know how long it'll take you to get here, but I don't have way much longer. Hector says next time don't jump into a point of battle if your teammate is not ready. You know what, Hector? Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird lies. He already crashed and he won't admit it. Not Ryan Johnson says doesn't the old Kurdistani president have to be beheaded before a new president can be sworn in? Sci-Fi Nation says Caroga will crush your rebellion and then arrest and convict anti-tracker of war crimes. Epic Beard says the turd military has everyone and everything in hand, according to Mr. Potts and Chris M. Well, I don't know who Mr. Potts is. We all know Thomas Potts has one T in his last name. Anti-Shrekker's videos prove it. It's canon. Kyler Dugan says, I'm back, but my phone is almost going to die. Well, welcome back, Kyler. I wonder if you saw me get my ass kicked. Not Ryan Johnson says Bird crashes into his ships and won't fess up to it. Joseph says, Kyler, just turn down the brightness. Thomas Potts says, if Bird of Prey is confident, why is he afraid to show his base? Richie Pools says, run away, run away. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird is toast. Joseph says, the Davis is gone. TJ Odyssey says, boom. Epic Beard says, Alpaca wins. Richie Pools says, escape pods. Not Ryan Johnson says, look at Bird run. Epic says, well done, Hector. Richie Pools says, issue an SOB, SOS. Yes, Sassy, SOB, SOS. Mr. Londell says, looks like Bird went boom. Azine says, jumping in, I've jumped in. Turn on your antenna, I can't find you. There's no antenna left, Azine. There's no antenna left. The antenna's gone. There's the antenna. It's not connected to anything. I'll give you my GPS coordinates. GPS. New from current position. Copy to clipboard. Broadcast your GPS, yes. Let's see what's going on. Oh man. Oh, the Davis got shredded. Holy crap. Holy crap. And Hector is Hector, the Santa Maria. Did we get attacked by the Santa Maria? What about the Nina and the Pinta? Couldn't you have sent one of them? Oh, the door still works. Maybe it does. Oh, you see, if I just live between these two doors, I don't know anything went wrong. I just don't look out the window and don't look towards the fire. Yeah, da-da-da. Ah, there's our ride. There's our ride. Nope, that is an antenna, not the door. So, I guess the door's on the other side. Yes. Oh, I was upside down. No wonder. No wonder why it looked like it was the wrong side. Okay, Azine, come into the bridge. Bridge. Actor says, this thing outclasses you. Are you sure you want to fight? Azine says, nope, lol. I won't stand a chance. I can't control any of these lasers. Oh well. Miss Londell says, looks like bird went boom. Joseph says, Space Jaws, you're gonna need a bigger ship. Indeed. Azine says, nope, won't stand a chance. They are powered off. Agner says, I have time if you want bird to. Well, I don't have time anymore, Hector. If this ship's not ready to battle, then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip it for today. Azine, if you wanna, I don't know if there's anything you wanna rate. Oh, you're gonna tow it in. Very cool. He just landing gear locked onto the remnants of the Davis. Very cool, Azine. Ready when you are. Well, very cool, Hector. Very cool. Thank you. I do appreciate that you were willing to fight. So, yeah. Rock Solid says, remember people, smash that like button, share via social, set chat to live, turn mic and camera on before going live, donate if you can, join the subscribe star, and son of a bitch. Actress is your call, fight or retreat, and I think we retreated. We're not Ryan Johnson says, this was no contest whatsoever. No, Hector kept saying he had a small ship. Richie Poole says, SOB Davis, we barely knew ya. Thomas Potts is multi-gunman still here, bird lost. Not Ryan Johnson says, bird with excuses of claiming a crime was committed. Well, it was a hate crime. Not Ryan Johnson, Thomas Potts, was there any doubt bird would lose? Well, it's broken my, 4-0 record. Yosef says, Kyla Dugan, if you're still here, Bird of Prey recently posted a welcome video for new subs. It's worth watching it. That's true. I posted it 2 days ago. Are we under it? Oh, okay. We're headed back to the restaurant. Thank you, Azine. Actor didn't have anything smaller than that. Is there any landing gears left? There doesn't appear to be any landing gears left on the on this ship. Although, you know what? I'll see if I can build a landing gear. And he crashed his 1K ton ship. There we go. Okay. Azine says we'll move it so you can weld. Well, oh shit. Oh, I don't have my inertial dampeners on. Oh, yeah, let's see if I can weld on. What's going on? Oh, he's moving it. He's moving it. Yeah, let me weld on. Let me weld. Oh, now we're in the safe zone. We've left the safe zone. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put a few of these out, and now let's see if I have the stuff on me to weld up a landing gear. And then if I do, Azine can gently... yes, I do. Okay, very cool. So Azine can gently bring this down towards the asteroid, and then my landing gear will lock, and then Azine can let go of his own landing gear and then take off. So yeah, Azine, if you could just... I'm clear of the ship. Yeah, if you could just hook the Davis up anywhere that seems good to you. Although, to be truth be told, I doubt I'm gonna fix the Davis at this point. But we should leave it here as a memorial to the battle. My first and only loss in Space Engineers. Yosef says, I read that. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird always barrels headfirst into situations. No tactics. DJ says, little paints and polish will be all new. Roxanne says, do a barrel roll, Bird of Prey. Well, I guess that's the best I can do. There you go. Let's see. And yes, we have successful touchdown, Azine. And Azine now lets go. And there's the Davis, safe and sound on the asteroid. Qapla, Azine, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, oh well. I guess there's no point in having the door closed. You know what I can do? I can grind down. No, I can't grind. We're in a safe zone. Nor can I build because we're in a safe zone. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Well, you know what? What I can do is make my way back to the base Not now, because I've got to sign off in a few minutes. But another time, I can make my way back to the base. Maybe Zine or Carlo can give me a drop off, or I could probably just load up on hydrogen and oxygen packs and make it there myself. But yeah, I can head back to the base, build a ship, or probably just edit the other jumpers I have and turn one of them into a tug, and I could come back here. I can disconnect the landing gear by hitting the P key while in a cryopod, and then with the tug I could tug the ship out of the safe zone. I could weld in a cockpit or a flight seat, and then I could fly the ship. I could, in theory, fly the ship back to base, which really wouldn't be that hard, all things considered. But for now, I'll be spending the afternoon, at least, in the cryopod at the safe zone. DJ says discovery doors, they protect from everything. Miss Londell says a birding hulk in the black cold vacuum of space. Uncle Remus says buzz the deck. If I still had the ship that was working, I could. DJ says son of S.O.B. Davis. It was only a flesh wound. Sci-Fi Nation, we need more Anonymous Tracker. Yes. Yes, I don't know if Anonymous Tracker will regularly ask for advice or not. Actor says he forgot the Sinatra already. Well, the Sinatra is an asterisk, Actor. The Sinatra is an asterisk because I didn't have the shields on. So that wasn't really a battle. That wasn't really a battle. Not Ryan Johnson's his first and only loss. Lol, lol, lol. Joseph says yes, the section was built out of pike dorium. Having beard safe, maybe. Sound, no. And Roxanne says it's a genitalia pit, not a cockpit, you misogynist. I know, I'm sorry. With that, guys, I gotta call it a night or an evening. There's a slight chance, and I want to say it's slight, that sometime this evening after physical therapy, since Anti-Tracker doesn't stream on tonight, that I will come back on to do some Dear Bop updates. So if you have any Dear Bops you want to submit, you can do that at birdofprey5.com now. And I think, because I don't want to wait till Friday to do them all, so probably tonight would be a good day to catch up on some, because I've got a handful already. So if you want some free advice, go to birdofprey5.com, click on Dear Bop, B-O-P, and follow the instructions. Sci-Fi Nation says, great live stream as always, bud. Live long and alpaca, everyone. Rock Solid says that the Sinatra got hit by an asteroid by the USS Freddie Mercury. DJ says, see ya, bird. Mama, pray, take care, DJ. Not Ryan Johnson says, goodbye and Qapla, Qapla. DJ says, see ya, everyone. Says, Actor says they call it an asteroid now. Yes. And Not Ryan Johnson says, rock solid, that was great. Yes, yes. And even though he didn't say it that way, in my mind, I pronounced it asteroid. But he wrote it asteroid. But still I knew. Still I knew. Take care. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out birdofprey5.com, the new home of everything Bird of Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.